Hello everybody, GL1 here, and welcome to my online toy museum. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about Gundam. I'm showing you just a pretty small portion of my Gundam collection, and so that way we can go more into detail. Now, this Gundam here is Walter Dark Mobile Suit. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Gundam, but what I can tell you, it's about that Earth becomes overpopulated and we create civilizations offside, off of the Earth, and then, the two sides can't get along, and then there's a big battle, and everybody fights in giant mobile Gundam suits. And it looks like it's a female. Look, it's got heels and the body shape and the bows and everything. And it's missing some parts, and even missing parts I saw online that someone was selling this for $90. And in some ways, this has more pieces than that had. So, I guess it's pretty valuable. So, all right, so that's this Gundam here. And then I have this guy. Now, these are ones I got secondhand in a secondhand store. So this is Death Sith Gundam, and I am missing the Sith weapon, and I'm also missing these wings are supposed to flare out. There's another piece here, see? And then there would be like another more bat wings that go out further. But all right, it looks pretty cool just like this. And the Gundam toys, these are not the models that you build. So these are the toys. It's in flexible rubber. You can see it's got good articulation in the joints. The pieces all move. You see there's all kinds of joints on these things. And if the pieces fall off, they pop back on easily. There's a lot of ball joints, and you just push them back on. They don't even snap. They're just, see, like that, and see the ball, and it just kind of mushes back on. So yeah, it makes a little snap. All right, so you got knees and you got hips. All right, and then here's the back of this guy. So it looks kind of like a manta ray, right? And then these all move. So there's just a lot of moving parts on these toys. Tiny little head, looks all around. All right, so here's another one now this is one that I bought, so I have all the pieces to it. And this is Gundam Ultron, and this is one that I like a whole lot. It's got some really unique features for like a robot. Well, it's a mobile suit, right? But it's really like a robot. So this snaps out, and then you have these claws that can grab. So, pincher claws, right? It's like a big crab and really extends out far for him. And then, he has like a double trident weapon. Looks like it has like an energy blade on it. And then, the head moves. And again, you have good articulation, the wrists, elbows, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. And then you have the same thing on the other side. So this is like sort of a battle damage. Look, you can see part of the knee is damaged there, melted off, and then it's all got scarring. And yeah, look, all messed up on there, And see, I think what this is, they have like little spaceships too that connect onto the back of them, and then the people get inside their mobile suit. So, but it's got jets for flying. All right, so that is Ultron, and with an A, not U like in Marvel. All right, and this fella here, so I think this is the main Gundam Guy. This is a 1994 toy. It came in a little plastic box and had a little stand, and I have it, and I had it recently, and I can't remember where I put it. But anyway, what's important is, I think, the little mobile suit, and just for little things, got good articulation, and you can take that shield on and off, and then you have a gun in the other hand, right? And the head looks all around. And he's got like, I guess those are probably come off as supposed to be energy samurai swords, right? And so knees and everything, and it's a soft plastic too. This is a hard plastic. Yeah, the guns are hard plastic, but the body and everything's kind of a soft plastic, so that's good. Doesn't feel like it's going to break easily. And I have made models before. Not a big fan of toys that are models. Never was. I never liked the plastic that models are made out of. It always seemed just very brittle and delicate. So this is Gundam X Mao, Maoh, however that's supposed to be said. I made this a long time ago, I don't know, maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and then I custom painted it. And I knew nothing really about Gundam. Again, I just like robots. And so, I painted all the blue and the gold, and I did an okay job. I would do a better job now. But the hands are a soft plastic, so it can grip things. And for a model, has good articulation, and looks like he has solar panels for energy. And then this big gun that can move all around, has a pivot, a couple of different pivot points. And then there he is from the back. And it looks like you can add, I think you can probably can attach this gun there. Or you can just move things around, attach other. You see there's another one. So it's got these attachment places. So probably you could buy other models and then just attach different accessories to it. All right, so a long time ago I bought this and I watched it, and I haven't watched it since, and I don't really remember it at all. Except that I remember thinking, this seems too violent for kids. That's what I remember. But this is on VHS tape, dubbed in English. And I think I'm going to watch these again because I have a VCR. And the nice thing about VCRs, and those of you that don't have maybe never used one, is that when you stop it, it stops right where it was. And unlike a DVD where maybe you have to remember the chapter, I mean, some DVDs do store, or at least Blu-ray store where you were at, but a lot of times they don't. So this gives you a little brief history about the Gundam and the battle, between Earth and a colony off of Earth, and so it tells you a little bit about that, and then getting in the war. All right, so VHS set, and this is something that's really, really cool. I just picked these up yesterday at a dollar store, and there's one more I have to get. I had no idea they were going to be this cool, and the reason I'm missing one is because there's two that look very similar and I didn't notice. So here's our main guy again, right? You can see it's this fella here, right? I mean, it's almost exactly the same in some ways, and in most ways. And on the back, there he is. So with the gun. Now the one I got is the one with the sword. And here he is. So Dollar General, rush out, go get one if you like it. Oh, and okay, so it's made out of a soft plastic. They don't have a lot of articulation. The arms can move up and down, and they actually can come off, and then you can put them back on, and you can take the shield off, just like the little guy. And you can't move oh yeah, this one you can move the hand. Sometimes you can't move certain things. So you can move the hand around, and then you have the sword here, and that actually pulls out of his hand, and he can move that around. And you don't have any lateral movement with the arm. And yes, it comes apart easily. Now, there's no elbow. It just looks like there's an elbow. And it opens up for a reason. I'm going to show you that. So here's like your, I guess your samurai swords. The legs would fall off all the time, and the ankles. And I glued them on with shoe glue because why am I going to take the legs off? And I might end up shoe gluing these on too because they're going to end up getting lost. The head doesn't turn. But look, here's the really neat thing about this. So it opens up, and you can take this out. You can take it out. There you go. All right. It even comes with the batteries. So you can turn that on, put that in, and then bam. Eyes light up, chest lights up, And there you go. From the back, you got your jets. Really, really cool for $1, right? So awesome there. And you can get the other ones. You can get this guy, Char's Zaku. All right. And here he is. Got a big old gun. And there's pieces that come off. This piece and this piece, and I glued those on, and his legs were falling off all the time because they're so heavy. So I glued the ankles and the legs on because, again, they don't move anyway. So the arms move, and you open him up. Now, there's no way these were meant to be $1. So for some reason, they ended up at the dollar store. And today I'm going to go back and try to get the last one. Oh, and then, you know, they fall apart. But I don't want to glue the arms on because they do move. Oh, we had hooks. So it hooks in there. A little bit of resistance here. There we go. Resistance is futile. All right. And then this snap goes on there. There. All right. And there you go. So that lights up. Okay. And last and not least, actually has a lot of accessories to it, is Zaku. All right. So not Char's Zaku, but just Zaku. I don't know if these guys are maybe they're supposed to be the antagonists. Maybe they're the I think in the Gundam storyline, it's actually the Earth that are not the good guys. Look, that comes off too. I mean, as you can see, everything on these things falls apart, which can be annoying. But, you know, these all peg in. So that pegs in there, and then there's a spot for it to peg there. And then you just kind of, you know, try to get everything in. And it's annoying, right? Okay, there. All right. And, all right, so here we go with Zaku. Now, this guy comes with a number of different arms and hands and things. Again, glued the legs on. And he comes with this weird combination, but actually works really well. So it's got a hand at this odd angle. I had to glue the thumb on. It actually has a thumb that's a separate piece. I guess it's like a model, like, hey, guess what you can do? You can have this piece that you have to put on and then maybe lose it. So I glued it on, and then it has like the end of a handle on there. And I presume that is supposed to be part of the gun. I don't know, maybe somehow I'm supposed to fit it into that hole. I couldn't figure that out. But in any case, here's the other arm. All right, so this one opens up much the same way. And I remember it being more difficult to get out. And sure enough, it still is. There we go. And then we can turn that on. Oh, there. Okay. It's got that hook in the back. You have to hook that on. Push that down. And he's cute. So you go like that. All right, so there you go. All right, so what else do you get with Zaku? Well, you don't get these with the other ones. So you get an arm with an axe, okay, a forearm, and then you get an arm with a fist, and then you get another shoulder joint so you can turn this arm at a different angle, okay? So that's what you get with that. So anyway, a little bit of Gundam, all right? And I'll be getting back soon with more Gundam and some other really, really cool Gundam toys. And I think these little dollar guys are really cool too. So I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.